ready for us there, didn't she? Yep, here's the room, and it's empty and waiting for us as now that the serial disappearances case has been solved, no one's going to come. Why don't we stay and rest up here for a while? Even machines in Fontaine need to. Oh, come on! This place isn't that bad. Besides, how often. Oh, fine. Remember that detective story Paimon read before? Well, the author is about to release a new book, so Paimon wanted to. Yippee! Then it's agreed. Come on, let's get some sleep. Paimon didn't expect that style at all. Even though it's a detective novel, it's also like... no! Paimon just...
Excuse me, but do you know if the Traveler and...
Huh? Who are you? Paimon doesn't recall seeing you
A blonde Traveler and a chatty little fairy. Phew, looks like I found the place.
Hey, what do you mean by chatty? Paimon's always careful not to talk to...
It's an honor to meet you both. I was sent from the Palais Mermonia. Monsieur...
Nivelette? She wants to see us again already? Huh. We talked...
I am not privy to the details. It would be best if you came to the Palais Mermonia and asked Monsieur...
if you say so, but...
Now that I've delivered the message...
Thanks! We haven't left the room for a few days, so we'll head over once we...
Yes, I did send someone to fetch you. But as for what I'd like to discuss next...
Given that we've already made the trip here, you should just tell us. Bet you need us to help.
I do indeed have something I'd like to ask you to do. However, you should wait until the situation is... It has come to my attention that the Snezhnayan Harbinger known as the Knave wants a diplomatic meeting with you, correct? I heard that she was originally from Fontaine. But for her to suddenly arrive, I sincerely advise you to refuse her invitation. I'm sure you're aware that her purpose is most likely related to Child's... We convicted one of the Snezhnayan Harbingers in a court of law, but we have yet to provide any form of detailed report. I believe we should adopt an evasive stance until we can provide a proper explanation.
No, we shouldn't.
Oh?
Well, you see... we are the ones that owe an explanation. It's like a fight between two friends. If they...
Though diplomatic relations between Fontaine and Snezhnaya could be considered as friendly.
It was just an analogy.
Moreover, even if we were to talk in person, if we don't have sufficient information prepared, it is quite
I don't think we should overthink those possibilities yet. Besides, you'll be at the meeting. If any problems do pop up...
I must clarify that interacting and communicating with people outside of court, but more importantly, when did I agree to join?
You mean you won't come? No, that won't do. I can't go to the meeting alone. You...
Lady Farina, could there be something else regarding this matter that...
No, not at all. Look, I am the Hydro-Archon of Fontaine, Focalor, the god of justice who is loved, and so I only hope that justice will be served in this matter.
Though it could officially be considered a diplomatic conference, I prefer to see our meeting today as an ordinary... I assume you see it the same way, Miss Farina? Lady Farina?
Yes, that's right. Just like you said, to make this tea party even more...
It's a pleasure to meet you, Monsieur Neuvillette. I was born in Fontaine, so naturally, there's no need to introduce the nation's revered...
Hello. The pleasure is also...
First, I would like to thank the two of you. I'm often away on business outside of Fontaine. Oh, I'm not referring to when my children, Linny and Lynette, were... The children of the House of the Hearth are often misunderstood. Perhaps due to... All I meant to say is that Fontaine has been stable in recent years. That is something truly worth cherishing.
Now then, you have come regarding the matter...
Well, yes. It appears the ever-busy Udex knew... Yes, as you surmised. Understanding, as we are both diplomats from Snezhnaya, as well as Fatui Harbingers, Child and I have always been colleagues. Were anything to happen in Fontaine, each of us would serve as the other's attorney. So now, in my capacity as his attorney, I request that Child be turned over to Snezhnaya. We have a responsibility.
The rules governing attorneys only apply before a trial has concluded. Since a verdict has already been rendered, we see
an outright refusal. Very well. Okay, why don't we back up? You don't need to transfer Child to us. I only request to enter the fortress. It's not like you couldn't even manage to fulfill us.
The fortress of Meropide has always been completely autonomous. Even we have no authority to interfere there. However, if you absolutely must confirm the
The knave showed up already? Well, Linny did say that we didn't even know that Linny was from the House of the Hearth at the time, so we kinda overlooked that
Yes, thank you for your kind advice. I also noticed that Lady Farina acts a little odd and unnatural whenever I bring up matters.
Could the knave be...
If that were the case, then why wouldn't Lady Farina inform me?
So maybe that's not very likely.
In reality, this problem is even more thorny than it appears. According to reports from the fortress of Meropide, the details are still unclear. We cannot rule out an escape, but there have also been no reports of him outside of the... Special guards oversee the fortress, and its internal systems are extensive. Combined with the special characteristics of the I was only willing to share this information with you because you are friends of Child.
So this is what you wanted to see us about before?
Yes. I would like you to go to the fortress of This was my proposal during our meeting with the knave. Rather than allowing her to intervene, I offered to send someone to... The knave did not seem satisfied by my proposal, but she still agreed to go along with it for the time being.
So that means we bought ourselves some time!
Firstly, you're already acquainted with Child. Your eyes may discern relevant details there that And secondly, is the consideration of the unique nature...
Isn't it just Fontaine's prison?
I would not define it so crudely. The fortress of Meropide is not affiliated with the court system of... Early in Fontaine's history, criminals were punished with exile, not imprisonment. Even today, sentences... The fortress of Meropide may seem like a prison, But it should, in fact. All we do is dispatch guards to keep watch and help maintain security. But we have, although I do have a personal relationship with the administrator there, neither my...
Oh, Paimon gets it now. That's why you need us to conduct our own...
Correct. I will arrange false charges against you so that you may secretly investigate. So, are you two willing to accept my proposal?
Yeah, no matter how you look at it, it seems we're the best choice.
You two have my sincere thanks. This matter is of critical importance to Fontaine's current... We will rendezvous at the Fortress of Merapede's entrance on Erenius once you've prepared yourselves. I will...
Prepared ourselves?
Perhaps you could enjoy a good meal and have a nice bath. I'm afraid that living conditions in...
Oh, right! Even though we'll be there on trumped-up charges... on second thought is...
Please do not worry. Since you are sacrificing both your time and quality, you will be compensated according to the highest standards permitted to legal staff.
Now that's more like it! Come on, traveler, let's go eat the best meal we can find!
Are you leaving now? In that case, please take this cake as...
Was pretty good. But as soon as Paimon remembered that we're about to go to now that Paimon thinks about it, we've always been super careful but here we are, about to willingly send ourselves up. Let's just try our best to investigate everything quickly once we get there.
Oh, what is that I hear? Is it the taste of a brick?
Hey! You can't hear a taste!
Oh, don't remind me. I invited an eyewitness to a case to eat here, and I was planning to get some... calm down, calm down. This is nothing new. As a journalist, you should be used to this by now. As...
you know we can...
never mind. It's nothing. I just heard you mention the...
No way! We would never! We're just going there to... Oh no, Paimon almost forgot that Neverlet told us to keep it a secret!
Huh? You're being arrested? Oh. But now that I think about it, I suppose that's not completely...
You mean Paimon really did something that Sorry, Paimon...
Well, in that case, it's nothing particularly newsworthy after all. Oh, right. There's still a chance. Since you're going to be at the Fortress of...
About that,
it's nothing difficult. All you have to do is think of a way to get some time face-to-face with the... He was awarded the honorary title of Duke in Fontaine. Sounds really cool, huh? Only those who have made significant... On top of that, the Fortress of Merapede has never been under the jurisdiction of the courts. Oh, if I could write an exclusive article about him, I bet it would...
You make it sound easy, but...
Of course! I wouldn't ask you to do it for free. So this meal is...
Alright, you got a deal. We'll do anything you want.
Then it's settled. The food should be here any second, right? Huh? Wait, just how much did you order?
Oh, Paimon's so full. Well... wait. Paimon just said something really ominous, didn't she?
You have come, just as promised. Yes, this is the one and only entrance to the fortress of Meripede from Irenaeus. Careful. You may want to step back.
Whoa! So you have to go down from here? Is the prison...
Utilizing both the barrier of the water as well as the fear humans have of the depths, the fortress of Meripede is naturally... But do not worry. It is not nearly as frightening inside as...
Paimon hopes you're right.
Oh, and there's one more thing. I mentioned that I have had personal dealings with the administrator of the fortress, Writhsley.
Yeah, we heard about him too. He's that...
Correct. He is the highest-ranking manager of the underwater prison. Even though you are going there to investigate, the Duke rarely ever leaves the fortress of Meripede. But that does not mean he is not privy to all that is happening inside and outside the fortress. He is quiet, but all right. It's about all the time that we have to talk.
Don't worry, we won't let you down.
Good.
I'm here, Monsieur Nervalet. These two are the newest convicts, I presume?
Like we would try.
Please follow me, you two. I'll process your paperwork for it.
Are we already underwater now? Huh. So this is what it feels like to be a criminal in Fontaine.
You two seem to be taking this pretty well. It's rare to see convicts in such a good mood. Monsieur Nervalet personally requested I escort these two convicts.
Well now, aren't you the lucky one? Must be nice to be on...
Well, have you tried service with a smile? Who knows, it might...
Yeah, right. As if. Every criminal comes through here, and even if I did smile at them, the convicts would probably just think that I'm some...
Oh, she's got a point.
Well, I've finished transferring you. You two will register here and...
Yep, I'll take it. Okay, let me see. You are the...
That would be us.
Let me confirm your charges and sentence. Eating a cake specially prepared for the Archon by a Snezhnayan envoy without the Archon's permission, thereby incapacitating the political center...
Huh? Wait. You...
Just looking at the charges, it seems you two are capable. And considering how fond Lady Furina is of sweets, this crime is tantamount to trying to assassinate... Now I've seen everything. Anyway, please stand in front of the board over there. I'll take...
Oh, all right. But be sure to catch Paimon...
And we're done. Thank you for your cooperation. Next, someone will be along...
Huh? Rebirth?
You two are the new inmates, right? Follow me.
Oh, okay. Paimon is Paimon and this...
Save it. Not like I'll remember your names.